guys. We have 3 more comics. Are we ready? Make some fucking noise, you guys. This next comic, he opens for Kevin Nealon regularly and Michael Rappaport. Please give it up. It's Jason Seiler!
Oh, I'm all very nervous. How you guys doing? Oh man, it's good to be here with you guys. I had a doctor's appointment recently. Had to fill out a bunch of paperwork. Wanted me to fill out my pronouns and my religion, but I didn't feel like doing it, so I left it blank. You know, it's like religion, none, pronouns, none. Handed it in, and the lady goes, "Excuse me, sir, but you forgot to fill out your pronouns." I said, "Did you just call me sir?" Bitch. And if that wasn't confusing enough, then I had to fill out my race, which shouldn't be confusing because I have been white my whole life, but it wasn't on the list. It wasn't, I looked, it wasn't there. I didn't see white, Caucasian, honky, cracker, lucky, super privileged, everything handed to a silver platter. It wasn't there. But at the bottom of the list, it said non-Hispanic white. I was like, is that me? She's like, mm-hmm. I'm like, what? I'm also non-Irish white, non-French white, non-Asian white, non-African white, non-Jada Pinkett Smith white. I don't know what that means, but it's funny. Like, imagine if we ordered food like that, like, oh yeah, I'd like to order non-small, non-medium, non-sausage, non-mushroom, non-macaroni and cheese, pepperoni pizza, please. Like to take that to go on my non-Porsche. Head on over to my non-mansion where my non-happy wife is waiting for me, not impressed. Because I forgot the lemons. Always forgetting something. I did have to go to the doctor's recently though. I had to get a colonoscopy, and I woke up in the middle of that shit. Did you hear what I just said? I woke up in the middle of my colonoscopy. That's not supposed to happen. The nurse told me, she says, don't worry, we're gonna give you this drug called Twilight, and it's gonna knock you out. You're not gonna remember a thing. But a few minutes later, I wake up in the middle of just getting railed in the ass. And I remember everything. So obviously the first thing I did was look over my shoulder, you know, make sure the doctor was wearing a condom. Then I looked over at the nurse and she goes, I'm so sorry. Give him some more. I am not going back to that place. They said come back in 5 years, I'll take the ass cancer. Right up the ass. Been watching a lot of UFO videos lately, now that we know they're real. And I know they're real, I do, I know they're real. You know how I know? Because the government said so. Yeah, so it must be true, right? Right? Can't possibly be a distraction from the price of eggs. No, they're real. I was watching this video and they asked this guy how big the UFO was that he saw, and he goes, well, I suspect it was half the size of a Walmart. He's measuring UFOs with Walmarts. It's like, well, it's getting pretty dark outside, so it's possible it could have been the same size as a full-size Walmart. I want to hang out with that guy. You know what I'm saying? I want to go on road trips. I want to date his wife. Take his kids to the zoo. I want to take him to the zoo. Imagine going to the zoo with someone like that. Be like, well, I tell you what. Did you see the size of that goddamn giraffe over there? Had to be at least 3 porta potties tall. Did you see that hippo? That hippo had to weigh at least 2 Darlenes. It's his wife. You guys, I like watching TV, like hanging out with my wife, and we were watching House Hunters, and I noticed that they don't want us to say master bedroom anymore. It's inappropriate, can't say master. So instead they want you to say, owner's retreat. Is that any better? It's got the word owner in the title. Like, does this owner's retreat come with a nice view of the cotton fields? Like, what are we doing? It reminds me, earlier today, my wife actually caught me in the shower, owner baiting. I hate bumper stickers. I hate them. I hate bumper stickers. I was on the highway and this lady almost hit me. She was driving crazy, and I noticed in the back of her minivan she had a bumper sticker that said, "I'm not drunk, I'm hyperglycemic." Right next to that was a baby on board sticker. Like, I'm surprised there wasn't a third sticker that said, "I'm not shaking my baby, I have Parkinson's." Bumper stickers, what are we doing? Yeah, a little something about me. I don't believe in God, so when I climax, I say nothing. You can relate. Yeah, lately I've noticed my wife doesn't believe in God either, so there's... Aww. Now my wife and I, we have a code word for sex, which is boom shakalaka. Yeah. And the other night we're trying to get the kids ready for bed, and my wife's like, "Hey, if we get the kids to go to bed in time, maybe we can boom shakalaka." I was like, yes. But my 5-year-old daughter overheard this and she asked me what it meant. So I told her like the best way that I know how to explain it, you know? But a few minutes later, I see her asking her mom the same question, and her mom just goes, "Oh, sweetheart, that's just when you kids finally go to sleep, and now it's mommy and daddy time, and we can watch what we want to watch and snuggle on the couch. That's boom shakalaka." And I said, wow, that is way better than what I said. No, what I said was boom shakalaka. That's when daddy tries to sing Baby Shark to mommy, but can't get past the first verse. Mommy gets really sad because she wanted daddy to sing the whole song. But daddy's tired. Daddy's so tired. Daddy needs to rest. It's gonna be a while before daddy can try to sing the song again. And by the time daddy's ready, mommy already sang it herself. Sometimes multiple times. Just adding random family members in there, just second cousin one scream. The remix. Uncle Jeff. Uncle Jeff. Who the F is Uncle Jeff? You guys on Facebook? You guys ever get a notification on Facebook that it's someone's birthday? So you go to write them happy birthday only to find out that the last time you wrote them was to say happy birthday a year ago and they never responded? That's it, they're done, right? You never say happy birthday to them again, never, right? No, you delete them. That's what you do. You delete them, I delete them, that's what I did. It happened recently. I it felt so good to delete them, just delete, right? Then my mom called me, she's like, "Did you delete me from Facebook?" It's like, happy birthday, Mom. It's ridiculous, man. Speaking of, I actually took my mom out to lunch, and she ordered a tomato soup and started eating it with a fork. It's like, what are you doing? She's like, "I like it this way." Like, you're not even getting any, it's getting everywhere. She's like, "Son, there are many ways to skin a cat." What? What? How did this go from disrespecting soup to feline homicide? Right? So I started eating my salad with a cup, just like getting lettuce everywhere. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Wow, there's many ways to kick a baby, Mom." Like, when in human society was there ever a time where we were skinning so many cats that we have a saying like that? It's insane to me. By the way, I Googled it, I looked it up. There are only 2 ways to skin a cat. Only 2. But there are many ways to kick a baby. So many ways. Fun ways. Interesting ways. You guys are great. Oh gosh, let's talk about boobs. I love boobs, I'm a big fan. I don't think there's anything better in the world than feeling the weight of a boob on your nose. right? Or Tide Pods, you guys know Tide Pods for laundry? You ever put your hand in a bag of Tide Pods?
Yeah.
It's like a bag filled with little boobies. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. You know what I like to do? I like to tear open one of those and put on Baywatch and just fondle my way through those episodes, just waiting for people to drown. No, but I love boobs, man. I love them so much. I love them, man. You know, one time I was stuck in traffic and people were honking at me because I was just sitting there thinking about boobs. And I'll tell you what I was thinking. I was thinking like, what if boobs were a little bit different than what they are? You know, like what if they were deflated all the time? Like what if they were deflated bags of flesh, only inflating to full potential when aroused? Right? You know, like a penis, like a what if? Okay, hold on. Okay, listen. There could be some benefits, right? You're on a first date. You don't know if it's going well or not. Your date's sitting across from you with her floppies. You getting it? After a couple drinks, a couple laughs, next thing you know, looks like it's gonna be a good night. Hanging out with your mom would be weird though. You know, you're hanging out with your mom, you're like, oh God. Because someone's a little excited about this episode of Property Brothers. It'd be weird if it was reversed though, like if penises were more like boobs. Feeding babies would look weird, you know? I was hanging out with a buddy of mine. He told me his favorite thing to do is to smoke weed and learn Spanish. And I think what he means by that is he likes to get high and watch Dora the Explorer. So I'm like, what kind of Spanish are you learning, Chad? Without skipping a beat, he goes, well, where are we going? Abuela's casa. And how we getting there? Bouncy house, bridge, tall mountain. Now past the Funyuns, they're delicioso. It's like, that is not Spanish, bro. But then he took another hit and coughed, and he was fucking fluent. He was like, yo, giramos inventamos allá en la plaza, pero viene a las 7 de la noche. Es muy importante porque tenemos la palabra de Dios. And I said, God damn, it really worked. It's like, give me some of that shit. So I took some and was just like, konnichiwa. So I had to take one more hit just to be sure. So I took a big hit this time, really big, just. Tiger Woods is half a black, okay? Oh shit, I was so high, I had me talking like Donald Trump for like 2 hours. I was just walking around just like, terrific, fantastic, okay. Beautiful people, beautiful crowd. Believe me, tremendous, okay. Heidi Klum is in New York too. But a 20 in McHenry, okay? I don't care what you guys say, I love his voice. I can listen to it to go to bed every single night. It cracks me up, I love it. He can just say anything, you know, like, did you see? Just that, right there. Did you see? Did you see Joe Biden? He fell up the stairs. Very sad, very sad. Did you see Joe Biden? He fell off his bike. Even Joe Biden's bike doesn't support Joe Biden. Did you see his mugshot? Looked like fucking Zoolander. Just orange steel. And don't tell me that was a normal mugshot. That was a full day production. All day long, just hair, makeup, helicopters, duct tape, the whole 9 yards. Just like, did you get it? Did you get it, Charlie? Sorry, Charles, did you get it? Chuck, Chuck. Chuckity, Chuck. No, I love it, man. I like to imagine what it would be like to be around someone like that. Especially, you guys remember that Chinese balloon fiasco? Remember that? Remember, like, can you imagine being around Donald Trump during that whole thing? How pissed off he would have been? Just walking around just like, if I was still president, there'd be no balloons. No balloons, I'd pop them all. No birthday balloons, pop. Bar mitzvahs, pop. Parades. Homosexual parades.
Boppity bop bop. No agua balloons. Of course, agua is Mexican for LaCroix.
And he's impeached like 100 times. Imagine being the guy to tell him that. Like, excuse me, sir, it's happening again.
What's happening? You know, sir, spit it out, you pussy.
You're being impeached, sir.
Apparently, people are calling me a peach. I love peaches. I'm the best peach there's ever been. My grandmother, she called me a peach, a beautiful peach. My daughter Ivanka, juicy peach. Billions of peaches, peaches for me. Billions of peaches, peaches for free. Peachy, 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 peachy. I love you so.
Thank you so much for coming. I'm Jason Seiler. Thank you.